What's up? I'm Pip, and in this video, I'm gonna face off against the one and only...
I'm your host, Zac Clark, and with me as always...
My guest and I will be diving into the same pool of cards for a booster draft. It's a symphony of strategy and surprises, culminating in an intense showdown to determine the ultimate champion. Are you ready for... Booster Brawl!
Ready, fight!
Alright, I'm here with my buddy Zac Clark. He's been playing Magic since 1995 and hosts the Eternal Durdles podcast, which focuses primarily on Legacy. His favorite set is Fallen Empires, and his favorite deck is Infect. Alright, Zac. I've known Zac since, I think, about Urza's Saga. We met over playing at our LGS. Do you remember that, Zac?
Yeah. I think one of the very first times I met you, we were playing in a Urza Saga draft, and your opening play against me was Dark Ritual, Priest of Gix, Priest of Gix, Priest of Gix, take 3 mana burn, pass.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then you take 6 next turn. I love it.
Yeah. To this day, I haven't recovered from.
Still real. We are going to draft here. I've already drafted the same exact pool. I've built my deck, so I know what we're can expect coming into this. But I think this is Zac's first draft with Lost Caverns of Ixalan.
This is a set that I looked at when it came out, and I realized there wasn't really much to talk about for Legacy, so we didn't even do a set review for this set. I just gave it a quick glance and kind of moved on.
Sure. Okay. Well, we'll see if there's some hidden gems here for you. Probably not, though.
Yeah. So I guess let's start drafting here. So I know about Spelunking as a card, and you can play it in EDH as like an explore type of thing. It's got case energies. That's interesting. The rest of this, I don't see any bombs here.
Sure.
I see removal, but I feel like 4-5 mana removal. What are the? I haven't watched Limited Resources in 10 years, something like that. I'm not generally a limited player, so I'm going to go with my gut here, and I'm going to take Spelunking and look for ramp in green and blue or green and red.
Sure. I'll let you know you've chosen Spelunking, but this card right here, Zoetic Glyph, is the second highest win rate in the entire set.
Oh my gosh.
Right underneath a mythic rare.
Mistakes were made.
But here we are.
Yep.
Let's keep going.
So we've got this Preacher guy.
We call that the mythic uncommon of the set. There's usually one.
There's always one. It was, what was it? Opportunity in M14.
I don't know that card. It was the
that card. It's draw 4 at instant speed from Urza's Legacy.
No. Oh, yeah. Yes, I do.
All right. So we're looking at maybe I should skew more towards the rares here. This is a 2/4 with Death Touch. That pretty much stops anything. And then
for 3,
if it attacks, I get a 1/1 lifelinker. Oh, if
or you draw a card and lose a life. Either you Phyrexian Arena or you get a lifelike vampire. And if you're tied for health, you get both.
Oh, okay. Let's snag that. I'm into that.
Sure.
All right. Okay. So Molten Collapse is a card I'm aware of. I like Rampaging Spiketail too.
Spiketail's nice, yeah.
Yeah. And then there's Poison Dart Frog. Okay. Let's continue with the ramp and take the Poison Dart Frog and see where that leads us.
Sure. Into another Poison Dart Frog if you want.
That's a possibility. I think into another Poison Dart Frog. Yeah.
All right. Getting rampy.
Yeah. All right. We got Stalactite Stalker exists.
Pretty good. I mean, it's removal. 1/1 menace removal.
I think I want to be doing stuff with my ramp. Right now, my curve's pretty low. I've got a lot of action in the early game, but I'm not doing anything with it. So I think Walk with the Ancestors is where I want to go.
Sure. All right.
Maybe I can put some stuff in my graveyard eventually.
Another Spiketail you got there to fossilize. River Herald Guide will get some stuff in your graveyard if you want.
Yeah. Well, Spiketail does Swamp Cycle, so we can get him into the yard and get him back, I guess. Let's do that, Spiketail.
Sure.
All right. So we've got one of these uncommons here. Goblin Warlock. Beginning of your upkeep, descend. If you descended.
Which means a permanent card goes to your graveyard, does not count tokens.
I got it. So it's like Revolt, but for actual permanents.
Right. Yeah.
All right. I think that's where I want to be. I'm gonna look into maybe making my poison dart frogs do some work for me here. Snap spelunking number 2.
Yep.
Keep that ramp going.
Seems like a choice.
All right. I need the R in bread, right? So let's take Ray of Ruin, which we can now. I feel like we can comfortably cast on like turn 4.
Yeah.
And probably definitely up by turn 5. So take that. There's another one. Let's take that one. Yeah, sure. Please.
Another spike tail there. You got the Inquisitor. You got Molten Collapse is still there.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the spike tail. Let's leverage this ramp we're working on here.
Sure.
That said,
colors.
Yeah, look at that. Obviously, I know what I'm doing because I'm sending the right signals to the bots.
Yeah.
Okay. So our curve's a little up there. Maybe we get something a little lower, just to level out our curve. Let's take the brawler.
Sure. All right. More on-color cards. Interesting.
Yeah.
Right lane.
Let's take Capybara.
Sure.
And frilled cave worm. Not that we're gonna play blue, but who knows? And there you go. The Mycoid.
Mycoid. It's well, I think that has something to do with fungus, Mike. I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna hit pause real quick just to ask you to smash that like and subscribe button. Looking at the data over on my supercomputer, I can see that only 1% of you nerds who watch my videos are subscribed. Now, I'm gonna have to sell my kidneys if I don't get about, 32% of you guys to subscribe to my channel. Alright, back to the video.
Got 3 signposts here. And hit the mother load.
Hit the mother load.
You have not done if you have opened this card.
If you've opened hit the mother load, yeah, you're probably not happy about that.
Yeah, you have not hit the mother load.
All right. Let's leverage the lava tongue again.
Sure. The lava tongue. We're looking at a little Jund action here. My favorite wedge.
Let's see. So the journal looks really interesting because minus the fact that you can't do it in response to removal, that looks like a nice value piece, especially for my big guys. I can start getting those back off of the flip side of that. So that's interesting. And I don't see anything else that's like really jumping out at me.
Sure.
So let's go with that. Take the rare, when in doubt.
When in doubt, take the rare.
All right. Now, we've got this 5/4 for 5. That's interesting. We've got a Cat Noble. Let's go with the
Cat Warrior and a Cat Noble.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the
Cat Warriors.
Warrior.
Which one?
The green one. The Malmet Veteran.
All right.
Keep
choice of another one if you like.
Ooh, I could have another one. What's this glow cap lantern? Look at the top card of your library at any time. Whenever this creature attacks, it explores. Okay. Can discover 4 off of this nursery. When it dies, create 2 funguses that can't block. All right. Let's take another Malamet Veteran.
All right.
Probably going to take the Brontodon here. I feel like getting rid of artifacts or enchantments might be something I need to do.
Yeah, there's a ton of artifacts in this set. 3/4 for 3 is not too bad. This is also an interesting card, the Tithing Blade. I like it. It's an edict effect, and it can flip into like a Sepulcher. I don't know what they call that effect. The drain 1 during your upkeep.
I'm going to go with the Thrashing Brontodon.
All right, here we go. More dinos.
Yeah.
Treasure map here. I don't know if you're
Treasure
familiar.
map, classic. Very aware of what treasure map does. That might be where I want to be, but also there's a Ray of Ruin. What's over the edge?
Third ruin. Just like a disenchant, and then or you can explore twice on the creature.
Nah.
At sorcery speed.
Yeah, not where I want to be. Okay, let's do treasure map. Let's do treasure map. Let's upgrade our draws here. What is deep? Echoing Deeps. There's a battlefield a copy of any land card. Cave. Okay, so that's like a new Thespian stage.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool, but I don't think that's where I want to be for draft. Not anything, and it doesn't look like there's anything that's amazing right now. Glimpse the Core is a possibility as just a rampant
growth. Yeah, shitty rampant growth. Yeah, that's an option. Get another land cycler if you're looking for that Jund splash.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of am, and that solves some more of my land problems. So let's take the Sizzlin Monstrosaur.
Yeah, you also have the Edict effect as well, which is...
Yeah, I'll take the Monstrosaur.
Sure.
All right, we got Sacrifice, Exile, up to 4 cards in the graveyard.
What hose your deck?
As a sorcery. Not going to hate draft that.
The bots aren't, yeah.
Yeah. When battlefield, look at the library. Put a land card from the battlefield tapped. And you can craft it. What happens when you craft it?
I think just a straight up 5/5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I didn't go caves, so that's really not where I want to be, I feel like.
Yeah, you have 0 caves currently.
Yeah. Let's get some of this mana into a sink. Seeker of Sunlight.
Seeker of Sunlight sounds good. First 1-drop as well.
Yeah. All right. Probably looking at either. I mean, I think we're in for a penny, in for a pound on Golgari at this point. I guess we could choose something that has that is red. I'm not going with Hit the Motherload. That's
triple red here.
No,
this will deal. This is some removal. This thing here is an enchantment that'll if you basically exalted attack, your creature gets death touch and lifelink, and then once you do that 3 times, it flips over into like a Phyrexian Arena type of thing. So it's a card.
I'm going to take the Grasping Shadows. I think 4 mana for that effect doesn't seem like the worst. There will be times when I have a big fatty out and I just want to attack with it. Yeah. All right. There's that Mycoid again.
Yeah, you'd be seeing a lot of him.
So there's a manland here.
Kind of.
Still a cave. Activate caves. Oh, never mind on that. I did not go caves.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that thing activated. Maybe once.
Well, Grieve Freebooter seems like it's not necessary. I'm taking the Mycoid. I'll take the Blood Rage Mycoid again.
All right.
Myco ID.
Myco ID.
Now I think taking the. Oh wait, I thought that was the. I thought the Drought was the Edict, but it is not.
No, that's like a shitty Ichor. What's it called? Ichor Wellspring.
Yeah. All right. Let's go with Deadweight.
Sure.
Keep the early game going. Glowcap. We've got Naps. Let's do the Fungal Fortitude.
Fungal Fortitude.
It's probably like a 23rd pick style card, but
yeah.
A
little scam here. Golgari scam.
Child of the Volcano. Let's do the Primordial Gnawer. That goes along with my get back into the get out of the graveyard stuff kind of well. We'll take the Pit of Offerings.
Sure.
And Adaptive Gem Guard.
All right. Another Echoing Deeps.
I feel like my deck's built already, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, let's...
Oftentimes, if you're in the right lane in Modern Draft, you play probably and on pack 2 and be all right.
Let's see here. We got a 3/3 Vampire Knight that gains Menace if I sacrifice an artifact or creature. We've got a 2/2 with Menace for 2. If I descended, it gets a +1/+1 counter.
For 3, not for 2.
For 3. That's what I meant. For 2 and 1. Okay, now I think it's the time to take the Tithing Blade.
Tithing Blade, all right.
Yeah.
I like me a Tithing Blade.
Yeah.
Making waves in Pauper.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing quite a bit of play in Pauper.
Well, that's not really doing it for me. Let's do another Primordial Gnawer.
Okie dokie.
Gnald. Oh, what's this? A Malicious Eclipse.
No board wipe.
All creatures. I like that. There's another Tithing Blade. There's a Plains.
That's true.
I'm gonna go with the Malicious Eclipse. That kind of plays into my make it to the mid to late game.
I find it funny. The most distinctive feature on this Plains is the mountain.
Yeah, definitely. or the pterodactyl. That's probably not white. Yeah.
Actually, the Land Cycler is a pterodactyl for white.
Oh, okay. It's going to get that particular thing. Deep Fathom. I kind of want to be a miser here and be like, I am playing 2 frogs.
Yeah. Well, cast your Deep Fathom Echo. What would you copy? I guess you got your big dudes to copy.
Yeah, big dudes. I think there's a number of permanents in your graveyard. I think the Chupacabra though is where I want to be.
Yeah, I was gonna probably have to reach through the screen and smack you if you didn't go for that.
Yeah, I need the Necrotal.
Yeah.
Another tithing blade is there. Pit of offerings. All right, Cavern Stomper it is. We need the
Cavern Stomper, yeah.
Yeah.
I love me a Cavern Stomper.
Yeah. And all right. I think the Scavenger is where I want to be. Let me just double check over here. I don't think turning my lands to a 4/4 is really what I'm trying to pull off here. Yeah, let's go with the Scavenger. That may or may not.
Cavern of Souls, you're looking for some
money? Naming dinosaurs. Take that, control mages.
Yeah, there are some cheap counter spells in this set. I've never seen anyone cast one, but
wow, that'd be the worst if you decide to be the guy who drafted the counter spell and then like
they play the Cavern of Souls. Yeah,
you're just like, I quit.
I'm going home.
I mean, in any real world, I would take the Cavern of Souls and be like, sure. Cool, this draft just paid for itself.
Yeah.
But let's pretend I'm trying to win the Pro Tour. I think Tendril of the Myco Tyrant is where I want to be.
I like this card a lot. I've actually not cast it in this draft format, but I do like it a lot.
Yeah. All right. So I think we might be a little light on removal. Like, I probably want one more piece of removal. And I bet I can get that Rampaging Spiketail to cycle or something later on. So I'm going to take the Bitter Triumph.
This is the last pack, and there's 7 other cards, so this is definitely not wheeling. But
yeah, I don't think that'll wheel, but maybe I'll see.
You might see another. Yeah, let's see. We'll go Bitter Triumph.
Yeah, Bitter Triumph.
Get that rare.
Wow, a lot of Echoing Deeps. I could have just played mono Echoing Deeps and Cavern of Souls.
It's funny because I think there was like a bunch of rare caves. You saw Cavern of Souls. You saw 2 of these. Might have been another, but you saw literally 1 cave payoff.
Yeah.
So, was it bait? They made them all at uncommon, which I think was like, it just makes the deck very hard to draft because you don't even know if it's going to show up. They should put 1 or 2 of it uncommon or at common.
All right, let's do a Vito's Inquisitor. I don't think I'm going to play that card, honestly, but it's better than the Goblin.
There's another one if you want it. The Compass Gnome finds a land for you, puts it on top of your deck.
Yeah, I have one of those already, though.
You do not.
I don't. Okay, well now I do.
Okay.
Take one. Let's take another.
Look at top 4 and put a land and creature into your hand, and put the rest in your graveyard, and you got a Tithing Blade or a Mycoid.
Yeah, let's take In the Presence of Ages. I feel like that's a fine.
Yeah, underrated card. I think.
Yeah.
You'll get it 23rd. It's a 23rd card. Often people think, but I feel like it fixes a lot of these decks. Enables the descend.
Let's take another Capybara.
Sure. Ooh, wow! Look at that late Death Cap Marionette.
Pick it.
Beautiful.
Gimme. And
I got a choice. Do you want a 3rd Mycoid, or would you like a Disturbed Slumber?
Let's take a Disturbed Slumber just in case I find myself in a situation where I really need one.
Well, and you're not playing 3 Mycoids, yeah. All right. So at this point, you've already seen Zac draft, but let's see what I did before he saw the cards. So looking at this pool, it looks pretty decent. We got Zoetic Glyph, great card to start on. A Braid, also decent. The rare's a bit of a trap. A few other decent cards to wheel. Ironpaw Aspirant, Shipwreck Sentry. Staggering Size is alright. Ray of Ruin's okay. I'm going to start on the Glyph, obviously. Alright, what do we got up here next? I'm liking Guidewing, I'm liking Ceratops, I'm liking Axejaw. I like Wrestler too. Preacher's also pretty sick. I think I go with the Preacher. I don't love the black deck, but the Preacher is quite strong. We'll leave ourselves open. Okay, another Bronodon. That's interesting. Frog, Miner's Guidewing. Collapse is okay. I definitely don't want to end up in red-black, though, so I'm staying away from that Collapse. Pirate's good. Vanguard's actually pretty good, too. We will go with the... Let's go with the Vanguard. Alright. Another Poison Dart Frog. That's pretty sick. We got Tomb Raider. Torch is okay. Revered Herald Guide. I'm going with the Tomb Raider and set ourselves up for potentially red-blue. Alright, let's go for the Tomb Raider here. Ooh, wow. Stalker's very strong. And Bitter Triumph also quite good. I don't see anything for blue here. Pirate's Hat's okay, but it's a little too early to be taking that. I think we go with the Stalker here. No red cards. Now let's go with the Stalker. It's just the strongest card. I don't like being in black, but let's see what happens. Ooh, defossilize. That's pretty strong as well. I think we're going to go with the defossilize here. Fits into that stalagmite stalker deck. So also works with the preacher. War Scribe's also very good. I don't know. Okay, let's go defossilize. Red black signpost. Not very good. You go with the nurturing bristleback here. The echo is quite good too. I think we go with the echo. This works very good with the bristleback works quite well with the defossilize. But let's get a few cards for the deck before we... Spider's good too. We're going to take the Echo of Dusk though. That's probably the hardest card to get in this type of deck. Spelunking, Flanker. Kawadi's another payoff for that deck. I don't like taking a bunch of payoffs before we find the enablers, but we'll try it. This is our pack, starting pack. I think the only thing that's really good for us is Ray of Ruin, and I use the term really good pretty lightly. It's not great. It's fine. And the Presence of Ages is actually a little better than it looks. It gets some cards in your graveyard, fixes your land. You're kind of a high curve deck, so that's decent. Jade Seedstones is okay as well. I think I'm going to go with In the Presence of Ages over the second Ray of Ruin. I feel like we can get some of those later. I don't think we're ever going to play more than 2 of those at the very most. More than likely we'll end up playing 1. So let's go with In the Presence of Ages. Inquisitor, not great. We're going to go with the Spiketail here. This is an enabler for the deck. And I was talking about we're kind of light on enablers, so this is one. Another Chance is actually quite strong in this deck. It mills you, and it gets some of those if you're, get your land cyclers back. So we'll go for that. Freebooter is... We'll go Freebooter. I like that over either of the other 2 cards. The Freebooter gives you treasure for a little ramp. It scries 1, and it is some early defense. I think it's pretty good. Well, nice. A second payoff, or second enabler for the deck. We'll go with the Spiketail there. The Myconoid, I think, is a bit of a trap. We'll play it if we have to, but I don't love it. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is not where I thought I was going to end up with the first few picks, but I'm glad I left ourselves open. Definitely not taking the rare thing is terrible. I liked 3 signposts in the uncommon slot. That's really funny. We're going to go for Join the Dead. I just like some removal here. It's pretty premium removal. We're pretty solidly in black. I don't know. We're like absolutely in green at this point. Although green and black are the best combination for Descend. I think it's a little better than black-blue generally. We'll see. We can leave ourselves open to either. Wow, Tarian's Journal. That's pretty cool. Certainly can fill up your graveyard. Let's see, play cards from your graveyard. Cavern Stomper also not bad. I'm gonna go with the Journal. I like the card. I don't think it's amazing, but I do like it. A little bias here, but let's go with the Journal. Deadweight probably, or Echo of Dust look nice. Green-White Mythic. I do like that card, but we're not anywhere near that. I think we're gonna go Deadweight here. Yeah, I'd rather another enabler before it takes some payoff. Maybe that'll wheel. I doubt it. I doubt the Echo will wheel, but let's find out. We'll go for Deadweight. Ooh, Synapse Necromage. Love that card. Nessu's actually not bad for us too, but I think we take the Necromage here. It's just very, very good. Great blocker, great attacker. Gives you some more material, more rectangles. Alright, we'll take that. Ooh, Spider. We do need a Spider. I would love another Spider. Tithing Blade or Spider. That's a tough one. Where are we at on our removal? We have Deadweight, we have Join the Dead, we have Rare Room, which we don't love. Jeez, I definitely want a Spider. This is a tough pick. I think I might go Spider over Tithing Blade, which seems like a mistake. I don't know. The Spider just stops so many things, keeps us alive against some of the more aggressive decks in the format. Tithing Blade also kind of does too. I'm gonna go with the Spider. I want the extra mill. I mean, what's our real payoff at this point? Defossilize? Single defossilize. Let's go Tithing Blade. Yeah, Tithing. Oh, there's a Spider. And Treasure Map. Treasure Map? I don't like Treasure Map. It's too dirty. I want to do some stuff. I want to get some on board. We're gonna go with the Spider here. Ooh, another Tithing Blade. Love it. What is this? Echoing Deep. You may have Echoing Deep enter the battlefield. Tapped as a copy of any land card in your graveyard. No, thank you. Yeah, Tithing Blade. Ooh, more Spiders. I like Spiders. Especially in this deck. I'm not trying to say Spider's an amazing card, but in this deck, it kind of keeps you alive. Kind of does everything you're trying to do. So we're gonna go with the Spider here. There's that rare. Grasping Shadows is okay in this deck too. You often will fall behind, and this card gets you back into a safe position, and gives you some, you know, if you aren't behind and you flip it, you can just basically turn it into a Phyrexian Arena. Walk with the Ancestors is not terrible. It's not good, though. We'll go with this. Freebooter seems good here. Twists and turns. If a creature you control explores, no, we don't have anything that explores. We're going to take the Freebooter just to have some early game plays. The Veteran is pretty reasonable. I think I just want more 2-drops, though. Let's sort these by mana cost and see what's our 2-drop slot look like. We have one creature. Yeah, we only have one creature right now, so we're going to go with the Compass Gnome just to fill that slot, although I think the Veteran is a little better of a card. So Fungal Fortitude. I mean, if there's a deck this ever goes in, it's this deck, but I don't love it. The top of your library, anytime, whenever this creature attacks, it explores. That's not great yet. We'll go with the Fungal Fortitude, but I don't think I'm playing it. We could take this, let's take the Brine Fang and leaves ourselves open for a little blue splash if we want. I don't think we play any of these cards, but maybe we can get a card in our graveyard. Give it a shot. Treasure Map, maybe? Bit of Offering, enters the battlefield tap, exile 3 cards from a graveyard. We'll go with Treasure Map. Echoing Deeps, we're definitely not playing that. Alright, another Echoing Deeps. How about that? How about them apples? What's in this pack? Waterwind Scout, if we go for the blue splash, okay. I don't like this Skull Taker at all, even though it seems like it's on theme for the deck. I think we just go for the Tithing Blade. I mean, maybe our plan is just like Tithing Blade our way into Mana Drain, or Life Drain, sorry. We'll try it. We'll try the Tithing Blade. It is good removal. I don't love any of the other cards in the pack. I hope that the Nursery Wheels, and it should, I don't feel like first picking a Nursery, so we'll take the Tithing Blade. Cavern Stomper's okay. Cobblestone Pilgrim's pretty good. You know, in the mirror, it's certainly good. We can have another Compass Gnome just to make sure our draws are good. Promising Vein's okay. It descends for us. We don't have a ton of Descend payoff, oddly enough. We're kind of just like black-green control at this point. We're looking for some more Descend payoff. We'll go with the Cavern Stomper, just to have something at our top end. Like, if we have all this removal, we want to have something at our top end. And we're a little light on that. I'd love to get another green Land Cycler or black Land Cycler. Let's go for this. Hopefully the Promising Vein or the Gnome will wheel for us. Let's find out. Ooh, Axejaw, Stomper. Malicious Eclipse is okay. I feel like this is a little too early to take it. I think we take the Axejaw. Kind of fixes us. I don't think we need a 4th Tithing Blade, but we wouldn't mind it if it wheels. Bring the Presence of Ages again is good. We'll take Axejaw though. It's just a solid creature. Alright, so Echo. That's kind of what we've been looking for. 2 Echoes now. We got Chupacabra and Echo of Dusk. We love both of these cards, but Chupacabra Echo is the card our deck really wants. So let's go for the Chupacabra Echo. Hope the Echo of Dusk wheels, but I really doubt it. Cavern Stomper also not bad. And Deathcap Marionette, nice. Yeah, we don't want a 4th Tithing Blade. Skullcap Snail is, okay. We're gonna go with the Marionette though. Kind of scratches every itch in this deck, so we'll go with that. Gargantuan Leech. Yeah, we could work. So our choice here, I think, is another chance for the Coati. I'm gonna go with the Coati just because it's a body and it kind of does the other thing, the same thing that another chance does, but it gets us on board. We'll go with the Coati. I'm liking how this deck's looking. Cavern of Souls. Could rare draft here. Get that extra. Get those gems, maybe. No, we're gonna go with the Tendril Micro Tyrant. So if we're playing like kind of control-y late game, this card is very strong for that. It also keeps us in the game there. It keeps us on board in the early game. Go for Tendrils here. This. Yeah, Tendrils and Spiketail. Let's take a look at our removal before we make a choice here. We have Deadweight, 3 Tithing Blades. We'll kind of say Deathcap is a little bit. Join the Dead, Chupacabra, Ray of Ruin. What are we looking at our top end? We're looking at two cards we might potentially... Let's go with the Bitter Triumph. Gives you Descend. It's just like very good. Yeah. Unfortunately, I would love to have a 3rd Spiketail, but I don't think it's in the cards here. These cards are all cabbage. Let's take the Skull Taker just in case we need a 3-drop, but absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible pack. This is our opening pack, too. So None of the cards wheeled for us, unfortunately. We'll go with this, but I don't think we'll play it. Alright, next card. Okay, so the Compass Gnome wheeled for us. We were hoping that would. That seems fine. Do we want a 4th Tithing Blade? So let's say we're playing best of 3 here. I think we'd go with... I think in best of 3 we'd go for Eclipse, and best of 1 we'd go for Tithing Blade. I'll just take the Tithing Blade. We'll go with the Capybara. Get our green count up a little bit. I don't think we'll play it, but it can be pretty strong. Wow, the Snail Wheel, that's great. We love that. I wonder if we take the Leech for the Defossilize. And what else do we have? We have another chance. How many caves do we have here? I don't think we have. We just have the 1 cave that we won't play. And then how many Brood Rages do we have? 1 Brood Rage. I don't think we're playing a second one, so we'll take the Leech. We probably won't play it. For the rest of the this card's terrible. Alright, so here we are with the built decks. We took a little break and we built our decks. As you can see, we ended up in the same colors, but the decks are a little bit different. Let's dive in.
I'm immediately noticing that you did not draft any lands, and I just wanted to bring up a great memory I just got to me here. You aggressively traded me for a foil Rashid import that I opened right as Mercadian Masks came out, like to the point that I can remember it because it seemed suspect at the time. I was like, I think this guy's trying to get one over on me. This card's probably good.
I did.
But I didn't have any idea how good it was, and then it became like the best card.
The best card.
I think at one point, OG foil Rashid import was like upwards of $250.
I probably traded out when it was in the like $80 range, but yeah. Yeah, that sounds like me. I did that recently with a Traxa to somebody. The one where you draw 5 cards. Yeah. That's
7 if you're good at Magic.
Yeah,
if you got that build going.
Yeah, got those battles.
Yeah, So I'm noticing, we our curves are similar as well, except for my curve is a little bit higher at the end, which is sort of a symptom of trying to go into that ramp strategy. You didn't go for the ramp strategy, so I'm actually more interested to find out what your thought process was here. Yeah,
so I'm playing a bunch of early draw. So I ended up going more the Descend strategy. So I have the Stalker here, which turns into removal, also can just get really big. I have the Tithing Blades, which I can sacrifice for the Tarian's Journal to draw some cards, get some permanents in my graveyard if I need to. They also can flip late game and give me some drain if we come to a stall. I have the Mineshaft Spiders, which really just stop the Flyers deck. The blue-red and blue-white both have a viable flyer strategy in the set, and they're 2 of the best decks. Mineshaft Spider just lets you compete in that arena, so I went for 2 of those. They also fueled sort of the Descend strategy, which I'm also being paid off with the Scavengers. I'm being paid off with the Echo. I'm being paid off with the another chance on that. So those are some of the thoughts I have. I have some enablers in the Bitter Triumph, Dead Weight, Deathcap Marionette.
Man, something I'm noticing about your deck versus my deck is your deck is a dog to Malicious Eclipse.
That's probably true. Nobody plays Malicious Eclipse except for the one person I'm going to be playing. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
that is going to be a problem for me until my Stalker gets bigger. Until my Stalker becomes a 3/3 real quick, and then we'll see.
Gonna have to do combat tricks.
Yeah. So my deck, I feel like can compete in the early game. It can stay on board. It's not going to win a quick game, but it can get to the late game consistently. And then it has a ton of recursion and the Defossilize and the Scavengers, the Journal, which you're also running. So yeah, tell me about your game plan. Or I'm going to take a look at your deck. I'm going to tell you what I see, and then you can defend yourself as you see fit. So. First of all, the Walk with the Ancestors is an absolutely terrible card. We'll see. And Spelunking, you should never play Spelunking in draft.
That was my pack one.
He doubled down. We'll see how that works out.
I think was it Spelunking into Spelunking?
I think it was on like 7 or 8, pick 7 or 8 in pack 1, but it was pack 1. Malicious Eclipse can really host it. It's more of a sideboard card in this format. It's actually a very strong sideboard card, but we're playing. We're in a very small arena here that we're playing against. It will be good against me, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to do that. I wish I would have taken the frogs earlier. So I had started on trying to go blue-white, and it seemed like it dried up pretty quick, so I shifted on pick 5 or 6. So I missed out on those frogs. I would have loved those in this deck. I don't love treasure map. It's okay. We'll see how it goes. I guess if we're kind of playing off top for a while, you're going to fix your draws better than me. I think you're pretty strong. I think the Spelunking terrible. I think the Walk with Ancestors is embarrassing. The Primordial Gnawer, I am just going to dead weight your 5-drop and with 1 mana. Have a great day. So.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think I might be the guy that makes Walk with the Ancestors sexy again.
Yeah. I want to see. I'm going to lose to that card now that I've just been.
Well, it's one of the. It's a draw 2, right? Like it's a late game draw 2. And that's kind of where I'm going with that. Is that like it's a grave digger for one. Well, more
it's a draw 1 and put a card into play, so it's a little better than a draw 2. Yeah.
So it's basically a grave digger for 1 more mana, right? My problem is how often do I hit that discover 4?
Sure.
Because I do have a pretty high curve,
Yeah, sure.
So there's going to be times when I just like whiff, or I get nothing that I want. I guess I just put a card in my hand.
What's actually looking pretty scary to me right now is that Pit of Offering. You can exile a number of my game plan here and just fuck my Descend and my Defossilize, and get mana that you're looking for too, since we're in the same color.
Yeah.
All right, let's shuffle it up and play.
Let's do it.
All right, so we built the decks. Zach, are you ready to give them a go?
Yeah, I'm ready. This is going to be great. Start really strong with a forest and then pass my turn.
All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to start on the old swamp and pass.
Play a swamp. And, I am also going to pass my turn again.
Exciting stuff.
Yes.
And I will play a forest as well and pass.
All right. This is just lightning speed beats. All right, here we go.
It's limited.
Spelunking.
Okay, here we go.
Into I guess I draw first.
Let's see.
Draw. I'll put a land to play, and then I will pass turn.
All right, I will draw. That's pretty good. I'm gonna play a swamp and say go.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna put another land to play. And I will play a Preacher of the Schism.
It's pretty good.
And then I'll do it like that. And I'll pass turn.
I will end the turn. -5/-5. Your Priestess Schism.
Woof. He has died. Doesn't exile him, right?
It does not.
Good.
It'll be a little good. Alright, we will draw. We will play tap 3, 4, and we will play a Pathfinding Axshaw, which is going to explore the top card here. It's a swamp. We will draw it.
Okay.
And then pass the turn.
All right. I'll untap. Draw a card. Here's that second green land we've all been waiting for. I'll go ahead and play...
Brontodon.
Yeah, the Brontodon. And from there, I will pass turn.
All right. Untap. I'll keep draw. All right. I'm going to attack.
I will block.
Okie dokie. There goes that guy. And I will cast... Oops, graveyard.
That dies too, right? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm
going to cast Defossilize, so I'm going to return this here Axjaw to the battlefield, and it will explore 3 times.
Oh my god. So much exploring.
First one, Kawadi. We're going to leave that there for all 3, and he's going to get 3+1/+1 counters.
Okay.
And I tapped my land just to play fair here, and I will pass the turn after I put my 3 counters on this guy.
Okay, man. That's a big dude.
That is a 7/6 big dude.
Yeah, I'm going to draw. Luckily, I have a way to take care of it.
Is that exile? Yeah, that'll exile.
Exile. Yeah. And I get to scry 1.
That will use pretty much all of your mana.
Yeah, sure will. I'm going to put that on the bottom of my deck.
Let's draw that Kawadi. Let's play Forest, just so he has 3 and 3 there. And we will play here Rampaging Spiketail.
Ah, jeez.
Go ahead.
Big boy. Okay. I'll untap. Draw. Okay. I will cast Walk with the Ancestors.
Ooh, targeting.
That's a great question. I think I only have one thing in there to target.
Oh no, you got two. You got the preacher and you got the.
Oh yeah, let's get the preacher. I'll put the preacher back in my hand.
Preacher seems pretty good.
And then I get to discover 4. That's the cascade thing, right?
Yep. You'll cascade.
So I will draw this to exile.
Oh,
all right. I got a frog.
Ribbit.
I will play the frog. That sort of solves some of my problems. And then from there, I will pass turn.
Alright. Draw. Okay. A swamp. And we will attack with this here. Rampaging Spiketail.
I'll be taking 5.
And then I'm going to play Mine Shaft Spider, opening the Mine Shaft gap here. Do you know that joke?
I feel like I know that joke, but I don't know where I know that from.
It is Dr. Strangelove.
Ah, no, I definitely did not know that.
We're going to mill 2, is that what it says? Yeah, mills 2 cards. I milled Swamp and a Scavenger. Alright, and I will say go.
Guess the smart thing for me to do is to play a Preacher of the Schism.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then I suppose I will pass my turn.
Alright, we're going to untap.
Threatening Death Touch.
We're throwing a little bit of Death Touch. I'll do this here. I'm going to play a Dead Weight targeting your Poison Dart Frog.
And he dies.
And then I'm going to attack with my Spiketail.
I will block with my Preacher.
Alright, we're going to trade these. And then I'm going to cast Kawadi. 2, 3. Targeting Kawadi. And then I do not have 4 permanents, so that Kawadi would not trigger if I were to cast it currently. So I will, I'll pass.
Okay. I will untap. Draw a card. We got a swamp. Play a swamp. Alright, I'm gonna Malicious Eclipse.
Okay.
Maliciously.
The Kawadi exiles it?
Exiles. Yes. Then I will cast Echo Chupacabra and get rid of your spider as well.
Okay. Also be exiled.
And it will exile it, yes. And then that will be my turn.
Alright.
It's got some solid back and forth going here.
Yeah, let's see. I will play this here land, and I will play Big Old Dino.
Yep. We knew he was coming back.
Or
I guess
that's not the one in my graveyard. That's another one.
In your graveyard.
He might be coming back too. We'll see. If I can get enough stuff in my graveyard. And I will pass.
Alright.
It's in my graveyard. My graveyard
Roll a card.
1, 2, 3. I need one more. One more permanent in my graveyard for my Descend.
I have 1, 2. Yeah, unfortunately I don't either. I only have 3 in my yard as well. So, with that said, let's spelunk.
Alright.
I've not yet played a land this turn. So I'll draw a card. I'll put this land into play.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pass turn.
So tap, draw. I'm going to move to attack, so I'm going to swing with this 5/6.
I will block with the Chupacabra.
Okie dokie. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll untap. Draw a card for a cool 6 mana. I'll play my own guy. There we are. And then for another 2 mana, I'll put a journal into play.
Nice. Oh, that's pretty good. What can you sack on that? You can sack artifacts and creatures. Not those spelunkings, unfortunately.
Yeah, I would love these spelunkings, unfortunately. Not something I can do. So, from there, I will pass my turn.
Alright, let's draw. Aha. Alright, let's see. We're going to play the old Myco Tyrant.
Oh no, this is bad.
We're going to make this little swamp of mine. I'm going to let it shine into a 7/7 creature. Paste.
This is terrible.
That will be attacking you.
You hate to see it. I will, I'm going to take 7 on that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this king just comes down to the Micro Tyrant, because we both have one. It's like who can stick the Micro Tyrant. Alright, go.
Alright, I will then untap.
So you got flooded for a reason.
Yeah. I'm going to draw a card. It's another land. Play it. Alright, so that will be tapped when it flips over, so that's not going to be particularly helpful. And I have...
Yeah, so you have to wait a turn to get
4.
The echo.
Alright, so I'm going to do that, which will put the Echoing Chupacabra into my hand. I have exactly 4. And then I'm going to attempt to kill the Micro Tyrant to at least buy me a turn.
Yep, he's gonna die, which will bring my descend to 4.
Yeah, I know. And then...
Might as well flip the journal.
Yeah, I can flip the journal.
And you could also try and...
I could draw a card, too.
Right, yeah, that's the other thing. Is you could sack the Echo to draw a card.
But what else is in here? I'll get that Preacher of the Schism back eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is tough. Okay, so we've got that guy dead, but we don't have him out of the game, which is tough. All right, I think I pass here.
Alright, let's untap. Draw. Normally, I'd be pretty upset about getting that extra land.
No.
But I'm going to cast this Kawadi Scavenger.
Yep.
Targeting a Micro Tyrant.
Yep.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that was 4. Actually, do I target? I potentially target the... I was thinking I could grab the Dino back and give the other Dino indestructible.
Oh, yeah.
And then come in for, like, some bad blocks for you? I might do that.
It is an option, for sure.
Or do I want the longevity? Because then you have Echo into... What is your descend count?
I think 3 right now.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, so you would be able to hit the Kawadi, but you wouldn't be able to be hitting either of the big dinos. Yeah, that seems more interesting. Let's do that. Alright, so we're going to Kawadi into the dino, play the old dino, targeting the other dino.
Yep.
And we have this as a 7/6 indestructible, and then a 7/7, and we will come in like this.
Okay. Well, I'll do block here, and block there.
Okay, I will put the dino first on damage, and I will eat the Chupacabra Echo.
Yep.
And I will say go.
I'll go ahead and flip this now.
Oh, you can do it at instant speed, nice.
That I can do at instant speed. Unfortunately, I cannot. I can't draw cards at instant speed. That would be sweet. Yes, that's the important part. I killed a land. All right, I'm gonna untap, draw. Oh man, that's kind of good. All right, Pit of Offerings. Let's see what you got there.
For sure, the Micro Tyrant.
Yeah, Micro Tyrant goes.
Might as well just hit the
and the
dead
land
weight in the land.
Yeah, the dead weight in the land. Yeah, that way we get you down to 1 descend count. All right. Then what's my descend count now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God damn it! All right.
Yeah, but if you pull the then you're going for 4 basically.
Yeah. So I will put the vampire into play.
Okay.
Where my better choice is. Unfortunately, it's not great. Either way, I'll then turn.
All right.
I was afraid of your Micro Tyrant for a second. I forgot that thing's gone.
Yeah. All right, we'll move to combat, and we will come in like here.
Okay. So, I'll block that guy with that, and one of these with that.
Taking 5.
Taking 5, yeah. And I get to keep my Preacher.
All right, and I'm going to play this here Synapse Necromage with a 3/1 that dies into 2 1/1s.
Got it, but they can't block.
They cannot block, but I'm not going to be doing any blocking in the near future. I don't think. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So then I will untap. I can also attack you.
You can. Yep.
And then I get a life-linking vampire, which doesn't seem like the worst. So I'll attack you.
No block.
Cool. That will create a vampire token.
18.
And then I will tap this to play the Kawadi. That will get back the
descend is at 1, 2, 3, 4 currently. So yeah.
Yeah. I think it might be smarter to just get back the big guy here.
You could cast it.
Yeah, 6. I'm just going to put a finality counter on my Kawadi and a finality counter onto that. And go. And this also has a finality counter on it too, just so we're all on the same page for that. Okay, and then I will play a land, pass turn.
Draw here.
I'm trying to claw my way back in here, man.
I guess I just swing out, right? I just swing out. Yeah, here we come. You have to block everything. We only have 3 blockers.
Yep.
You're at 3.
I will block here, there, and there.
Okay.
Yeah, just like
I mean,
that.
actually, I guess you don't have to block everything if you block with your lifelinker. You could potentially go to 1.
You're not incorrect here. Let me do it like that.
Okay.
And then this goes into exile. This probably survives.
We'll take 3, going to 1. And I will say go.
Okay. Untap. I'm going to play this guy. I'll attack you for 2.
Okay.
Get myself a vampire. And then I will play from my graveyard this guy. 1, 1, 2, 3. And we'll give him a finality counter.
Which one? Oh, the Brought to Dawn.
Brought to Dawn. All right. There's that. Let me just move these out of the way so we're not going crazy here. And I will end my turn.
Untap and draw. All right. I will pass.
All right. We're getting back into it. Untap. All right. Let's draw a card. All right. I will attack with the Preacher and the Gnawer.
I'll block the Gnawer with the 5/6. And no blocks on the Preacher.
All right. So I get another one of these guys.
Discover 3.
And I discover 3, so that's...
Marionette,
there we go.
There we go.
Deathcap Marionette, which will mill 2 cards. Draw 2 graveyard.
May? You may. So
yeah, I'm gonna.
Treasure map and...
In the forest, it looks like.
Nice.
All right. Then, with that happening, I'm gonna put the Chupacabra into play. Kill your dinosaur. There we go. We'll add a finality counter to this guy. And I think that is the end of my turn. These get shuffled back into the bottom, right?
Yep.
So I'll put them on the top for right now, and then I will put them on the bottom.
I'm going to play a Tithing Blade.
Scry 2.
You have to sack a creature.
I can do that. There we go. I will sacrifice this Marionette guy.
And then I will craft this. Let's craft it with Quaddy. And I'll pass from there.
Okay. Well, I got to start gaining some life. Huh?
Yeah, or you could use your Bronodon.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The Bronodon would do it, too. All right. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. Play a land.
You have 2 of the vampire tokens? Is that what the 2
down
there
correct, yeah.
Okay.
2 vampire tokens currently. I'm going to swing with everything but the Echoing Chupacabra.
Okay. I will block one of the vampire tokens.
Okay.
Taking 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, going to 4.
All right. And then I'll follow that up with a Cavern Stomper.
Seems big.
Don't settle the wreckage on me, bro. And then... Oh, I gained another life there. And then I will pass turn. So I'm going to lose a life during your upkeep. Going to...
Gain 1, you lose 1, you go to 2. Draw another land here, I bet.
Oh, and I gained another vampire token, too.
Alright, I got 2 of these fungus tokens. I can't represent that somehow, can I?
You can just make another one.
Oh, recently used. There you go. Alright, and I will pass.
Okay. I will untap. No upkeep effects, right? Yeah. Go ahead and draw 1 card. I'll go ahead and play this.
Sure.
I think... Okay, I'm going to make it so that creatures with power 2 or less can't block this guy. And then I will attack with just that guy. He's got lifelink and death touch.
That's it. No blocks.
Okay.
You got me.
Woo!
Good game.
Yeah, man, that was close. Closer than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Well, we proved it. Spelunking is the card that makes or break these decks.
I guess so.
Proof in the pudding, man. I got 2 cards deeper, and I had 2 Spelunking in play when I won.
Alright, well, I had a ton of fun making my first Booster Brawl video. And if you made it to the end, I'm going to assume you did too. Drop me a comment, let me know who you would like to see as a guest on an upcoming episode. And if you don't mind, on your way out, smash that like and subscribe button. See ya.